Good morning. We are doing the Wild Swan Knit Shawl by Teasdale and lise Mairgaard. This is row 71. So last time we ended just when the charity party was kind of in talks with the group. So reason why for this party to begin with, why he's wants to cook in this campaign so much, and right now anyways, is due to he wants to up his cooking skills. And so I've allowed, if they spend a good amount of time doing one thing, they can get a point into their skill check. So for Asona, or for this player, it's cooking. And because of his enthusiasm for this skill, I'm now introducing small bonuses, maybe a bonus for your saves, or a +1 bonus to all of your skill checks, or maybe just 3 of them, or maybe one. You get a +1 modifier to your a strength check or a constitution check or whatever it is, your strength modifier, whatever, right? So I'm also thinking about if they start preserving foods and stuff like that, and if they do if he does a really good roll on it, it may give some healing bonuses or antidote potions or whatnot. These small bonuses that make the game feel a little bit more special. So Asona and or Adolin go off to find food and spread word of what party that's happening, and Ironhawk joins in as well, spreading word. You can only spread so much word while you're shopping for food, and Asona has to go back and cook. Meanwhile, all day, this is Gray's second day in the church. The following day will be his last, and I don't even think it was a full day. They got the thing off around the afternoon or whatnot. But this is the second day, and he has fully explored this church. He is a kineticist, so because he's bored, he started playing practical pranks on the church, and he fooled enough priests and priestesses and nuns and stuff that now they think there's a ghost or possible evil entity within the church. They don't feel it, but they sure experienced this. So they're going around doing little things that they can just keep the spirits away and the ghosts at bay. So they cover all the mirrors, they try to drain as much water out of pots and stuff as possible. They're hey, can you avoid boiling water right now? Reflections are a doorway for ghosts and stuff. So yeah, they were they were afraid that there was an evil entity roaming the church, so they got really paranoid, which to Gray's entertainment was very entertaining. Yeah. He found the bathhouse, which I just added this in now, but I think if they go back, I think the good excuse would be they didn't see it due to the water, the water being filled up or whatnot when Gray comes in later. So I'll introduce that later. But there are ruins on the bathroom floors. There's big circles with markings within them. There's scripture. It's not it's you can't it's just oh, look there's scripture all over the floor. No, it's blended in, but it's there. It's the power is there, so they don't have to do it later. And it's in the bathhouse because the bathhouse is ginormous. It's I really bad at coming up with my own material sometimes for imagery, so I just used the bathhouse from Harry Potter, from the Hufflepuff, area, their bathhouse. because it was perfect. Lots of big knobs and buttons and soap dispensers and stuff. So, yes, as well, there are working toilets in this place. Magic toilets, right? So it just like magically vanishes. Anyways, so the party is underway. Meliodas is still out hooking up with friends with benefits. But it seems that he's kind of out of luck. Either they're working, they're too busy. I think he does get lucky with one of his friends, and they have like a quickie, but like that's about it. That's as lucky as he got, and it wasn't even like it was like a 5-minute quickie, like right. So, yeah. So, and so the other people that he went to go see, they were either they just missed them or they haven't been seen all day. So that was like, oh, that's weird. Anyways, so we go back to the bathhouse, or like we go back to the church, and the food is already laid out. It's all cooked. Everybody's mingling. Like almost the entire city is here in this place. Mainly like, the main population of the city is in the church, like in the vicinity of the church now. And due to Isona's high rolls, very amazing food. And now I've mentioned before, Gray grew up on the streets. He didn't have access to fruit, veggies, even like just meat in general. Like he just ate, like he's like, I eat rat. Maybe I'll steal a loaf of bread. So he survived on what he could either steal or what he could find. He didn't have access to what Isona or Adolin laid out on this table, which was like breads and desserts and like a big row, like big meats and vegetables and fruits and just like anything that you can imagine was on this table. That's how well he rolled. I was like, okay, cool. You rolled a crit. You describe what's on this table. But the first thing that Gray sees when he comes back up the stairs is just this big platter of fruit. And his eyes go wide, and his mouth starts to drool, and it's almost like in slow motion that he is pulled towards this table, and he takes his first bite into a piece of strawberry. And for next time, I'll let you know what happens. Literal shit hits the roof. So stay tuned. So thank you for joining me, and yeah.